Hi, my name is Adam Levy. I'm the teacher for AP English 12 this year. Um, so much to say in 5 minutes, but obviously this is a challenging school year. But I think my class holds up well under these remote situations, and certainly I'm looking forward to students coming back this year in person at some point, I would hope. But we don't know what the future holds. But I do know what the future holds for this class, and I am in charge of preparing them for the AP exam. But beyond the testing, I feel like it's my job to prepare them for writing in college at a high level. And so this is a writing intensive class. Um, and that is dictated by what the AP exam holds. So let me explain that for a second. The AP exam, if they do it as they have historically done it in the past, will involve multiple choice reading comprehension. So it can be a mix of prose and poetry, and they'll have multiple choice questions following that. More importantly for me, is there are three essays to do in 2 hours, one on prose, one on poetry, and one that I call the wild card essay, which is um, write an essay about any book of academic merit, which is where the reading from this class comes from ultimately. They usually have a list after the question that says that you can use these books. And I often go through that list and make sure that I have at least two or three of them in the curriculum. So we are reading a ton of books this year. Um, but I can guarantee that most, if not all, of those books could be used on the AP exam for that wildcard essay. So I won't hit all the books, but for summer reading, they've already read Chronicle of the Death Foretold and Catch 22. We'll be moving on to As I Lay Dying Soon from William Faulkner, Beloved from Toni Morrison. From there, we'll be reading Junot Diaz's The Brief Wondrous Life of Oscar Wilde. We may also read his short stories entitled Drown. Um, from there, we'll read Kurt Vonnegut's Cat's Cradle. We'll also hit The Stranger, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, No Exit, Heart of Darkness, and we'll see what else we can fit in. At the same time, they'll be doing the senior research paper, and they'll be choosing one author and reading two books by that author, uh, and then writing a very detailed paper. But what we'll be doing is practicing past AP exam essay prompts. So we'll go through poetry, prose, and that wildcard essay throughout the school year. When the class starts, I will give them the prompt ahead of time, let them put notes on it and like prepare. And then I'll give them 45 minutes to write the essay so that they're used to that time period. Come January, I will be giving them one of those three essays once a week with no prompt ahead of time. They'll have to just come in and write it as if they were taking the AP exam. And I think, it's baby steps, but they will soon be ready to write really good essays in 45 minutes. And they will be exposed to all the kinds of questions that the College Board can ask them. What you should know about this class is that I don't see it as uh, me being some sort of goalkeeper that's preventing them from getting the grade that they want. I much prefer that we work as collaborators. So if they get an essay and they're not quite sure about something, that they come speak to me before they even write it. And even after they write it, I almost always allow rewrites of essays so that they can look at my comments. They'll obviously look at their grade. And then if they need to have a conversation, we can talk about how to improve it. They'll have the opportunity to do that. And that way the grade will go up. It's hard to do well in this class because we do use the College Board rubric. And that rubric requires a high level analysis. And it also requires a high level of sophistication in the way that they're writing. And I feel like we have all year to build in that level of sophistication. I think just dealing with the analysis right now is enough. And once they have that under their belts, then we can talk about writing in their own voice and with a level of sophistication that maybe they're not used to just yet. So I'm looking forward to a great school year this year. And I just ask that your students hang in there and we'll figure it out together. Thank you.